Some men don't end up alone because they wanted to be alone. It happens slowly. A few friendships fade. A marriage becomes distant. Retirement changes daily routines. The phone stops ringing as often. And one day silence becomes normal. For many men over 60, loneliness doesn't arrive all at once. It builds quietly over years, often hidden behind pride, routine, or the belief that everything is fine. But here's the important part. Ending up alone is not inevitable. The habits, mindset, and choices men make in their 50s, 60s, and beyond can completely change how connected, respected, and emotionally fulfilled they feel later in life. And today we're going to explore why so many older men struggle with isolation. And more importantly, how to avoid it before it's too late. Number one, many men spend decades building careers, but not relationships. A lot of men were raised to believe their main responsibility was to provide, work hard, stay strong, handle problems quietly, keep moving forward. And for years that mindset may have worked. But after retirement, many men discover something unexpected. Their identity was almost entirely connected to work. The office conversations disappear. The daily structure disappears. The sense of being needed changes overnight. And if emotional connections were neglected for decades, retirement can suddenly feel empty instead of freeing. Many older men realize they know how to solve practical problems, but they no longer know how to build meaningful conversations. Relationships require maintenance. Just like careers do, friendships need effort. Family bonds need time. Connection doesn't survive automatically. The men who age best emotionally are often the ones who invested in people long before loneliness arrived. Number two, pride prevents many men from asking for help. One of the biggest reasons older men become isolated is simple: they stop reaching out. Not because they don't care, not because they don't feel lonely, but because many were taught that vulnerability is weakness. So instead of saying, "I miss talking to people," they stay silent. Instead of admitting they're struggling emotionally, they distract themselves with television routines or staying busy. Over time, silence becomes a habit. And unfortunately, loneliness often deepens. When people wait for others to make the first move, strong relationships are built through openness, not perfection. Sometimes a simple phone call, a conversation with a neighbor, or joining a local activity group can completely shift someone's emotional health. Connection often begins with one uncomfortable but honest step. Number three, friendships become harder to maintain with age. When people are younger, friendships happen naturally. Co-workers, sports, school events, raising children. Busy schedules keep people surrounded by others. But after 60, life changes. People move away, some friendships weaken, health problems appear. Retirement reduces daily social interaction. And unlike women, many men, historically, relied heavily on their spouse as their primary emotional connection. So if a marriage ends, becomes distant, or a partner passes away, some men suddenly realize they have very few close friendships left. That can be emotionally devastating. The reality is that friendship in later life often requires intentional effort. The men who stay socially connected usually continue learning, participating, and staying curious about others. They join walking groups, volunteer, attend community events, reconnect with old friends. Even small routines, like visiting the same coffee shop regularly, can create valuable social interaction over time. Number four, emotional isolation often starts long before physical isolation. Some men live with family, yet still feel deeply alone. Because loneliness is not only about being physically isolated, it's about feeling emotionally disconnected. A man may avoid difficult conversations for years. He may stop expressing appreciation. He may slowly withdraw emotionally without realizing it. Over time, family relationships can become polite but distant. Children grow older, lives become busy. Communication becomes shorter and less personal, and eventually emotional walls become normal. One of the healthiest things older men can do is relearn emotional communication, not dramatic speeches, not forced vulnerability. Just simple honesty, saying, "I appreciate you, I miss spending time together." How have you really been? Those conversations matter more than many people realize. Number five, some men stop growing after retirement. Retirement can either expand life or shrink it. For some men, retirement becomes a period of discovery. They travel, learn skills, exercise, volunteer, build new routines. But for others, life becomes smaller every year. The same chair, the same television, the The same schedule, the same isolation without purpose. Days begin blending together. Human beings need meaning at every age, not just during working years. Purpose protects emotional health, and purpose doesn't always have to be something huge. Sometimes purpose is mentoring younger people, taking care of grandchildren, gardening, learning music, helping the community, improving health, building friendships. The men who continue growing, emotionally and mentally, are often the men who stay connected longest. Number 6. Technology has made connection easier but also harder. Modern technology allows people to stay connected instantly, but many older adults still feel left behind by it. Some men avoid learning new technology because it feels frustrating or unnecessary, but avoiding it completely can increase isolation. Today, families communicate through group chats, video calls, photos, and social platforms. Learning basic technology skills is no longer just about convenience. It's about staying socially connected. At the same time, technology cannot fully replace real human interaction. Scrolling endlessly through content is not the same as having meaningful conversations. The healthiest balance is using technology as a bridge, not a substitute for relationships. Number 7. Health challenges can quietly increase loneliness. As people age, physical limitations sometimes reduce independence. Hearing loss can make conversations exhausting. Mobility problems may reduce social activity. Fatigue or chronic pain can make people stay home more often. Over time, social withdrawal can happen gradually, not intentionally, just slowly. That's why maintaining physical and mental health matters far beyond appearance. Walking regularly, sleeping well, attending medical checkups, staying mentally active, eating balanced meals, managing stress. These habits support not only longevity, but also social connection and emotional resilience. Because when people feel physically capable, they're more likely to stay engaged with life. Number 8. Many men wait too long to reconnect. Some men assume there will always be more time to call friends, more time to repair relationships, more time to reconnect with family. But years pass quickly. Often the hardest part is simply making the first move. A short message, a simple apology, an invitation for coffee, small efforts can reopen doors people thought were permanently closed. Number 9, independence is important. But total isolation is dangerous. There's nothing wrong with enjoying solitude. Many older adults genuinely appreciate peace and quiet. But healthy solitude is different from emotional disconnection. People still need support, conversation, and belonging. Even the strongest individuals need community. At some point in life, in the end, loneliness doesn't just appear overnight. It grows quietly over time. But the same is true for connection. The small choices you make today, reaching out, staying open, staying engaged, can shape a future that feels meaningful, connected, and full of life. Because it's never really too late to rebuild. What matters most